Welcome again, everybody, to the Sisyphus Media Array, and just as promised, I have a review for you, and it is, this time, Long Haul, Voyager Long Haul, from the Revenge of the Fallen movie line. And let me tell you, I have not wanted a figure this badly since Darth Maul from Episode 1, back around when the movie line for the figures was released back in 1999. And let me tell you, the wait has been well earned. I have not been so happy with a Transformer in such a long time. What can I say? I mean, let's be honest. You know, they could have done a better job, obviously, with the all this big old undercarriage, this big backpack assembly we got going on here. But you know, these are transformable figures, and you know, we can only operate. The designers can only operate within the constraints of normal design. What does that mean? I don't know, I'm tired. But anyway, basically what I'm saying is you can't get everything, you know? And with that observation taken into account, this is still an excellent figure. Among all the Revenge of the Fallen figures so far, this one has incredible detail on it. I mean, look at the inside of the legs. It's excellent. Take a good close look, especially at the thigh. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Same for him on the chest, right here, and the collarbone area. Just some excellent detail work, in my opinion. Excellent. I could not... Just munificent amount of detail. Just splendorous. An effulgent display of embossing. So, without further purple prose here, let's get to this guy. He's got two spring-loaded blades, which you can have swiveled on the side and flush with his arms if you like. This way it displays the nice work over here, these details. I like to have the blades deployed and then folded outwards. So now you have a horizontal slash type of orientation for the blade. And that's another unique point I'd like to bring up. The blade, it has a lot of detail on it. Very interesting detail. If you can see, as you can see right here, there's a neat little type of a glyph right here. I don't know what it would stand for. It looks like the number 96. And then it has some Cybertronian script, I guess. Decepticon script, whichever. There must be numerous languages, according to what has been brought up in the movie. Anyway, what else? I love the lime green color. Good choice of color, nice Constructicon green. Although it's not that famous neon yellow Constructicon green that we all knew from our childhood days. G1, that is, of course, like you didn't know. But anyway, all those points aside, there aren't too many flaws. I do wish his feet had a slightly more flat and aligned bottom plane. See, it's a little off. It can manage to stand alright, but it's usually at the corners, as you can see here. What can I say? Good posability, except the arms are a little hindered. His arms can go about roughly 180 degrees. Or rather, just 90, really, because this blade assembly here gets in the way of the backpack. What else? His elbow articulation's a little limited, but you can also see that neat little mech alive. Look at the pistons moving in and out. And he's also got these little shock absorbers here that will move slightly. I don't know if the camera's picking this up well enough for me and for you, the viewer. But overall, and there's also one last mech alive gimmick, which is here. I don't know if you can see it, but the central gear here is moving when I rotate the head. And out of all the Mech Alive gimmicks, I mean, the pistons and the little shock absorbers, they make up for the Mech Alive gimmick. But this is a really, in my opinion, a piss-poor example of Mech Alive. It's not that good. It's almost unintelligible to perceive the movement, which I find a little frustrating. They could have done a bit more. They could have maybe added some giving it a paint application on the gear inside, and then you could see a bit more movement. It pales in comparison to Voyager Megatron's Mech Live gimmick, which is just great. It's fantastic. So anyway, without further ado, let's get to transforming this guy. Alright. Let's fold these blades back up first. And I will say one last thing, good paint application, nice details. The judicious use of red paint really adds to the overall aesthetic of the figure. Even these little tiny, almost seemingly superfluous paint applications here at the shoulder. Okay, so we're going to have like this. Now what we're going to want to do is unfold these thigh guards. These are going to become the front end of the dump truck. Next, what we're going to want to do is make sure we get these arms out of the way, and then we're going to close up the feet as such. Then we are going to bring the legs up a la chicken style. And also what you might want to do is bring these wheels down. You have to pull out and then twist out. It's an odd little assembly we got going here. Bring out and pull down, and it'll click nicely into place. Next, what we're going to want to do is pop open the torso and the hips, and then unhinge it completely. Make sure we lift all these things out of the way. Okay. So now that we got that going, we want to rotate the legs. So that this peg here, right here, is going to line up with a hole right here, right above my finger. And it's a little hard to wrestle it through, but it works. Okay, now that we got that, we want to pivot the hip so this way everything's running flat. And make sure the feet are sticking straight up. We got that going. Now we bring these things over so that they are vertical. We do it with a 90-degree turn. And next what we do is bring this part of the cab over and peg it in. Put these pegs into these holes here. Right here. It's in between the two green little swivels hinges here. Okay. So we got that. We got that. Alright. Now after this, we're almost done actually. Next what we want to do is with these wheels, we want to bring them over like this. And then, as such, bring them into each other. And these will all post and tab in. It's just ever so slightly. Okay, now that we've got that, we do next... Oh, correction. Let's have this taken care of. Now that we got that, now we can bring this over into these two posts, these little holes in his chest. These two posts into this chest here. Okay, and now that's firm in. Oh, my phone's going off. And I have no recollection what the number is. Okay, got a minute left. So next what we're going to want to do is bring this back. It's going to have a little sliding assembly. Bring this back. And make sure we have his arms straightened out so we can see it, the hinge, the black hinge exposed. And we're going to fold in the hands. Fold in the hands. Do the same with this here. And here comes the grand finale. We slide these guys in. Bring it over and make sure these holes tab into these pegs. And there you have it, guys. this is Revenge of the Fallen Voyager Long Haul, a very cool figure with a working truck bed action. They utilize his arm articulation as the main emphasis for the levers. And that's pretty much it, guys. Subscribe to my reviews if you like them. Don't subscribe if you don't like them. Common sense dictates this action. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed my review. I hope it wasn't too lengthy or too frustratingly banal for you. And yeah, I've got to get back to hitting the books. So, I'll see you guys later. This is Sisyphus Media Array. This is Matt saying toodles.